Hello everybody, MightyNifty here, and today we are going to be making spinach meatballs and pesto pasta. This recipe is inspired by my recent review of Batman Arkham Origins for the assassin Deadshot. It's a great Italian dish and I hope you will enjoy it, so let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off by taking 1 pound of ground beef or turkey. Personally I prefer turkey, but I had beef. And we're going to throw that into a nice big bowl. Then we're going to crack 1 egg and add that to the bowl as well. And next we are going to add our pre-cooked spinach. If you want to know how to make that, you can check out the recipe right here. And then we are going to throw in a few handfuls of Parmesan cheese. I grated this by hand earlier, so yes, please use the block cheese. It's really good. And then we're just going to season this up. Starting off with a little bit of onion powder, then moving into some dried oregano, adding in some garlic powder, some cracked black pepper, and a little bit of salt. And we're going to finish up this mixture by adding in our diced onion. So with all those ingredients combined, it's time to get our hands dirty. So get those hands in there and start forming your meatballs. What you want to do is just keep going, and if they seem too wet to form balls, just add this, a little bit of plain breadcrumb. And you just keep going, mix, add more, until they form into solid balls that won't fall apart. Now you don't want to squeeze these too hard. It should not become a paste, because otherwise it'll ruin the texture of the meatballs, and they'll be a bit dry when they come out of the oven. Just make them look exactly like this, and then we can move on to adding them into our tray. So I have a nice little oven ready pan here, and we're just going to roll our meatballs and put them in one at a time until they look like this. Then you're just going to want to throw these into the center of a 425 degree oven for 15 to 25 minutes. This depends on the size of your meatball, so all you want to do is cut one of those in half and make sure that they're cooked all the way through, and they should look like this. And while those meatballs are cooking, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious pesto sauce for your pasta. So into your food processor, you're going to add a huge bunch of basil, and then you're going to take a small handful of pine nuts. Throw them in there. Then you want to add some Parmesan cheese, just a little squeeze of lemon juice, some olive oil, a small amount of black pepper, and some salt. Then you're just going to throw the cover on and let it rip. Just keep blending, and then after it gets pretty well ground, what you want to do is take your olive oil and just slowly add more and more until it has a nice sauce-like consistency. Every once in a while you're going to want to turn off your food processor, and then you want to check and see what it's like on the inside and make sure you don't need to add any more olive oil. Once you're all set and happy with the consistency, your sauce is done. You're going to want to take that sauce and put it on top of your cooked macaroni. In this case I have an entire box of Cavatappi pasta. Then you just want to stir that together and your pasta is all set. Serve with your meatballs on top or on the side, and you have one delicious meal made straight out of Italy. And I hope you guys try this. I really do. It's delicious. And everybody out there have a mighty nifty day today.